welcome to my bathroom. I am here to show you how to get the perfect wavy hairstyle. I love waves, and I think Victoria's Secret helped us to kind of fall in love with waves, and I have the perfect tools to help you succeed with this. So here's what you're going to need. A curling iron. My favorite is the beach waver. I have used rods and regular curling irons, but man, this thing makes getting waves easy peasy. Next, you're going to need 2 combs. 1 to comb out the waves, 2 to help tease and to part your hair, whatever you may need this for, but I need both of these and you'll see why. The other thing you're going to need is an iron guard or a heat guard of some sort. Protecting your hair is super duper important. Getting great waves takes high heat, and so you want to make sure that you protect your hair, and my favorite is the iron guard. Next, you're going to need a clip because you're going to need to hold parts of your hair up while you're curling different sections. And last but not least, hairspray. Hairspray is what's going to hold those curls in place. Needs to give you a little bit of volume, definitely hold the curls, but also provide a little bit of texture. This happens to be my favorite. So, are we ready to get started? So you're gonna plug in that curling iron, turn it on. I always get this reset back to home, because again, this does all the work for you. Set that down, and while I'm waiting, I'm gonna comb my hair. That thing takes no time at all to heat up. And then I'm going to spray my iron guard through my hair. And then I'm going to comb it so it goes evenly through my hair. And then it's time to start clipping my hair into different sections. So I'm going to start with the bottom. And I always feel my hair a little bit. Your hair will feel a little wet. Don't worry about that because the iron guard is going to protect it. But if it doesn't feel like there's iron guard on there, I may spray a little bit more. Because again, I want to protect my hair. I don't want to have to get a haircut every time I turn around or have damaged ends. Now the key with waves, really good waves, so this thing works like a dream. You want to make sure that you leave your ends out of the iron, and then you want to curl away. Doesn't take long at all because it's pretty high heat. I have it at 350, just by the way, in case you want to know. Any higher than that, I just feel like it sets your hair up for more damage. And I really like to curl my hair in all different directions until I get to my face. Once I get to my face, I curl it away from my face just so it flows a little bit better. But I think the curls look more natural when they're all going different directions. So no uniform. And now we move to the next section. So if anything from the front falls down, I try to pull it back up or just get away from it. I want to save the very front for the last part that I'm going to curl. And again, I just make sure I can feel product on there. Feels pretty good. So I will go ahead and start curling. Otherwise, I would add just a little more of the heat protectant. Now the longer you leave this in, the tighter your curls will be. So it's just really up to you for the look that you're wanting to go for. Completely preference. It's all about what you really want. So you can see that one was really tight. And that's okay. It's still gonna fall a little bit, especially because I don't hairspray any of this until the end. I want it to all set. There is a wax you can use. I'm not gonna use it today, but there is a wax that you can use as well that will help to kind of give you a little bit more texture. I have found that between the iron guard and my hairspray, I kind of get a lot of texture. And here's the deal, I don't know about you guys, but I don't wash my hair every day. So when I do this, this will last 2 to 3 days for me. If I do need a little bit of help with any oil in my scalp, then I just will use a little bit of dry shampoo. All right, so then I'm gonna kind of go to this other side. And again, I'm still leaving some of the crown. Some of the crown, it's a little hard to kind of see what you're doing in the back unless you have a great mirror, which I usually do, but for purposes of showing you guys this, it doesn't really work. So, all right, so just almost to the very last. So I'm gonna split up my hair and I'm gonna go to the back portion. And usually my hair is does kind of what I want it to. So I just I don't even use the clip anymore from here. So I'll comb this out. All right, so now just the last little bit here, kind of curled everything. So I kind of decide what I want to do in the front. And it just depends. I sometimes like to do a middle part. So what I want you to do is at this point, this is one of the best times to tease your hair, just so that way you don't pull out the curl and you want to go underneath. And so I kind of go and then add another piece, tease underneath, and then again, kind of fold that back over. And that doesn't mean you can't tease once you get all this done, but this is just helping to add a little volume before you do. And then I'll do the same thing on the other side. Now I've already curled the back, but I'm still going to tease the back here because this is kind of where I can touch stuff up still. So I'll get to that in just a second. And just careful when you comb out your tease because you can comb out the tease all the way and that's definitely not what you want to do. Okay, so then now for the last little bit of curls. Now, I told you on the other ones that I like to curl it all in different directions, but this one I will definitely make sure I curl away from my face. I just think it's a better look for the kind of beachy waves. The other thing is the thinner that you go and the smaller the pieces, you don't want to leave the curling iron on very long. I don't know if you've ever seen someone's hair look a little fried at the front. That's usually because they use a tool that is extremely hot and the hairs are more fine around your face. So you want to be very careful about that because you want pretty hair, not fried hair. Notice I just grabbed a few smaller pieces through here because I wanted to be a little more piecey and sectiony. That's my own little made up word there. Some smaller sections here. It'll give a better look in the end. Okay, so now my hair is all done. I've let the heat set in the hair. I do have a little tease through here. So what I do next is I take my big comb and I kind of just comb through it just to loosen up the waves. Try not to get too close to the roots because that's where you've already teased and you don't want to take your tease out. And then I may go through and tease one more time through there, it just depends. So if I do that while I'm kind of at this finished part, I just barely lift up and just kind of take my comb underneath it a little bit and then comb it out just a little bit. So then that way you don't lose the other tease that you have. And then once you're here, take your hairspray and kind of crunch it as you spray it. You don't want to get too close to it and you don't want to like kill it with hairspray. And then the very last thing that I like to do, because I'm blonde, and not that blondes are the only ones like with wispies, but you see them a lot more on a blonde. So once I kind of spray it all over, take my can, and I just take that can and I go over the little fuzzies, so that way I don't have a bunch of flyaways. And voila, there you go. So if you want more of this or you have any questions, hit me up.